Well, good day everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Missed yous all. I hope everyone's doing well. The last couple days been pretty good. I'm back in Alberta. I didn't video my trek back home because I've done that in the past. The only difference is I took a different route this time. Instead of going down towards Calgary through Revelstoke, Golden and that, I ended up going down through Clearwater, Valemont, Blue River, and then back up through Jasper and Hinton, and so yeah, had nice travels all the way. Yeah, the highways were pretty good. We had a little bit of rain on the way back. Other than that, it was good. Made it through all the passes with no snow. So, you know, knock on wood, everything was good there. But I'm back home in Slave Lake here for what's today? Tuesday. So I got back on Saturday, and it's just about the end of March. But the last two nights, last night it was Monday night. On Sunday, my heater started making a noise. Last night it quit, and I don't run my heater at night. But anyway, the last couple of mornings, I'll show a picture here of the temperature. But it was 2 degrees, and then 2 degrees the one morning, 3 degrees the next, and then last night my heater finally quit. And so I just changed it. I lucked out. A buddy of mine, Huey, he's from the Slave Lake area here. Somebody, he picked one up real cheap. He's had it for years and years. It was brand new in the box, never used. And before I got back, my friend Lenny and Huey were talking. And he says, well, I got this diesel heater. Just wondered if Charles would be interested in it. He says, if he is, I'll just give it to him. Well, lo and behold, somebody's been watching out for me, I guess. I'm talking with Lenny last night, and all of a sudden the heater started making all kinds of noise, and it just quit. You know, we're at, I think it was minus 10, minus 12, 13, something like that last night. It went down to minus 28. So I had no heat last night at all. I got up this morning, it was 2 degrees in here, chilly. I had to start the van. I just turned the heat to the vents. Heater, I switched it to the vents so it would blow back. I hurried up, started the van, did that, crawled back in bed. 45 minutes later, come up about 11, 12 degrees. So I got up and I was ready to start my day. And then first thing this morning, my friend Huey stopped by, I think about 20 to 8, and he was doing a road trip. And he dropped this brand new heater off. Everything was in the box, everything, you know, except for 2 clamps. But anyway, I headed to another friend's. He told me anytime I needed a shop that I was, you know, that I could use it, just give him a call. Gave him a call. He said, yeah. I told him my circumstances. I had no heat. He says, well, it was minus 20 some there this morning, minus 24, 25, or 28. I'll have to check my phone. Yeah, it was pretty cold here. It was so cold that up in the front of my van, my water bottles that were up high turned to slush, and the one that I have sitting on the floor was frozen. So, yeah, I got heat again. But the only problem is maybe I can get somebody to give me a hand or let me know. All it's showing is the pump speed. It's not giving me any levels. Like my last one showed me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I could adjust my temperatures that way. And with the paperwork they gave me, it doesn't tell me how to set it up. It started the first shot, and it fired right up right away. But yeah, it took me maybe an hour to do it. I didn't do any videoing. I just jumped in it real quick because I wanted to get in and out of the shop. And so anyway, it's installed, it's working. Now I'm stopping by for it again. I was there this morning, and I'm ordering my parts. There's 2 pieces that I'm ordering. So the part last fall was $190 some, and now it's $229 or something for the piece I need. So my van will start all the time. and then there's a little pressure switch. They figured that shouldn't be the problem, but we're going to change it anyway to be on the safe side. So right now I'm heading to do my income tax. I'll have some cash. I'll go get that done. I'm going to do my cash back. So whenever I get back, I may have to take a road trip and go cash the check, because I can't cash it here in town. I don't have an account here. The one I did have, I closed because I never used it. But yeah, and then I'll pick up my parts either tomorrow or tomorrow's what, Wednesday? Tomorrow or Thursday I'll pick up my parts, and then I'll ask the same guy again if I can borrow the shop, or if it's warm enough out, then I'll just pull the doghouse off, because everything's right here in the back, and that should only take me about 15 minutes to do. If I have the chance to do that, I'll video that part. Then we'll cross our fingers, no more gremlins, no more nothing. The van will start every time, and then as soon as all this white stuff is gone, getting her cleaned out, then just going to touch it up here and there, a few little spots, and then I'll be putting her up for sale. I got to go see the other guy for the transit, so cross my fingers, cross your fingers. But yes, I know I'm rambling on and on and on. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. I just got to stop, order them parts, and then I think I'll get a hold of my buddy, and then we'll go out for coffee and tea, and yeah, then I can relax, unless I have to go all the way to High Prairie there today. That's about an hour 10-minute drive, so yeah, I got back into town. The gas here in Alberta, or in Slave, most places was $1.54.9. It jumped up to $1.74.9. You know, and one night, 20 cents. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now, and I'll be back in a moment. Good day, everyone. I'm back again. This is a continuation of the other day, where I went in talking about changing my heater. The heater's working great now. Heading down the highway here, but I got my new part for that pressure sensor for the fuel. So I just twice there today. I had stopped, oh yeah, anyway, welcome to the channel. Sorry about that. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, so yeah, this is going to be a continuation of the other one. Yeah, I stopped at Ford the other day, got the price on it, had my income tax done, so I went back to Ford, got them to order it, picked it up yesterday, and today I thought, well, it's minus 26 with the wind chill, or minus 28 with the wind chill right now. So I called my friend again, Mark, and asked him if it was okay that I could borrow his garage again. He said, yeah, no problem. So that's where I'm headed right now. And so Mark, if you're watching, thank you very much. He knows who he is. So yeah, then my friend Lenny's going to come along. I'm going to try to do the video on this here, and hopefully we can get everything up and going, and hopefully my GoPro's not froze. I had some water bottles sitting here. I think I had mentioned it. Well, maybe not. I had stuff sitting on the floor. It was so cold that my bottles froze, some of the stuff I had on my dash here on the doghouse turned to slush. My GoPro is sitting in the case on the floor, so hopefully it's not affected. Maybe the batteries might be almost dead. But if worse comes to worse, I'll use my phone here, put it on the stand, and I'll try to get this here. It's not going to be a very big process. But there again, you never know. I had to stop the Canadian Tire, and I needed some specialty tools, so I had to buy these, and $25 for that. All I need is one of them. But it's a special one. I guess there's a little finger things to hold the line in. Whatever, I'm just rambling on again. So I'm heading to the shop, and we'll see you there. All right, everybody, we're live. I think I'm gonna have to change my take my hoodie off. Don't want to get that dirty. Get this turned around. Water bottles froze. Take that off. So hopefully this is going to be a quick fix here. Almost think I've done this before. This thing here, up there. Come on. This at least we can set on the floor instead of throwing it in the back. So I think there's only one bolt or something here. Take this hoodie off, grab some tools. We'll be right back. All right. This here unplug that. So this is the part that I need to change here. There's a clip that I need to, to undo here, and to undo it on the back of the, fellow said just got to squeeze it. I guess I just got to lift it up. Oh, okay. That's down, that's up. Let's see if we can get her done. This one here. There's a bracket on that. No, there's a bracket there. It was like that. That's what. I don't know if I gotta push these two. I gotta push that in. I don't know how I'm going to get at that. You got to push on the bottom underneath, and you got to push on the top here. You got to push those two. And the gas cap is loose, I would presume. Should be loose. We're having fun here. See if this is the right one. Should have a rag. That's the right one there. 25 bucks just for that one piece. That one's got the bracket. What size? It's
probably 10.
I think it's about an 8. Oh, even smaller than that. What size is that? An 8. Oh. Okay, we're going to put you on time lapse here. I got to find some way to push those two things in.
Going to have two O-ring picks.
Sorry, Lenny, I was thinking if I had any in the bag in the back of the van, and I forgot to answer you. Sorry, bud. Causing this. Oh, maybe. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I forgot to push play.
Oh.
We'll give her another try. Move some of these wires, or
unbelievable, eh?
Yeah, give her another try. Okay, the new part's installed. That's not working. Gonna have to find out what else is wrong here. I hope I don't have to pull that throttle body off.
And fuel runs up through here.
What's that?
Fuel runs up through here.
Yeah, this is your fuel line coming in.
Why don't you pull that off and we'll put something on it and then turn it over and see if it squirts the fuel out.
I'll turn the key. You know, see if you can. Yeah, I can smell the fuel. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we need a rag or something here. I don't want to use that one. Why is that?
here? I was back here.
It's pressuring up. It's not getting spark. I'm gonna have to find out where the crank sensor is on this. Or not the crank, the cam sensors. We got a flood back here. It's leaking gas like you wouldn't believe. That's not good.
You never touched anything.
No. So it's getting fuel. Why is it leaking though? Okay, to release the pressure on the tank. We'll see if that stops it. Yeah, I got gas pouring all over here. Did any air come out?
No.
So it's got to be something to do with spark. Look at that. She's just fucking flooding it. So it's getting fuel. This is the fuel line coming up into the rail. There's no other fuel line coming up. This is your fuel line going to the rail. Fuck.
Because it was leaking, I wonder if that...
I'm not sure which one is number one, but we'll try one more time and we'll
Okay.
see. Move this back a bit. We're not sure what's going on, folks, but it finally started. I had to loosen this here injector was leaking, so I had to loosen the screw off here. I just moved it back and forth. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if that's number one or what it is, but I wiggled it back and forth. It was just pouring gas out. None of the other ones are, but I'm going to have to check and find out, because they said the mechanic, when I got stuck in BC at the pumps, he said this was the cause. This is the fuel pressure regulator. But this is brand new, it's changed, and now it's still doing the same thing. So going to have to see what else has to be changed. Hopefully I don't have to change much more. I don't want to change too much more. And that little pin that I have, it's not on this it's not on this rail. He said it would be on here, and there's nothing on that rail, so there's nothing to check the pressure. So I will take that back, take it back to Ford and tell them that there's nothing on there. We'll take a picture of both sides. Anyway, we got this part changed. We're going to put everything back together and we're going to head out. And I'm going to head back to Ford and ask him what else would cause that. and maybe I'll have to see about some cam sensors. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but we'll check into it. So we'll see you later. All right, everyone, got that piece in there. When I went to start it a couple times, it didn't want to fire up. Well, I didn't try to start it. Lenny tried, he just kept turning over. I'm not sure if I did catch it on video or not, but I know there's a couple times I thought it was recording. I'm talking away, and when I looked back at my phone, because where I had the GoPro, I couldn't tell. But anyway, got it. Got the piece changed out. I had one of my injectors. I don't know if that's on there even. Once I review this here, then I'll know. But one of my injectors, the one on the driver's side at the back, it was pouring out fuel. So I had to loosen the rail off, and Lenny opened up the cap. I loosened the rail off. I grabbed it and I moved it back and forth. I don't know what happened there. If it just built up pressure, no idea. I just got to clear a code. Got some, says it's successful. Nice having this this code reader. Like I said, I got brand new oxygen sensors in here, and one of them is throwing a code, so I may have to find out which is bank 2, sensor 1, and then I think it's the top one. Just got to find out which bank is bank 2, and then I'll have to replace that. Just says low voltage, so I'm not sure what's going on. Don't know if that's gonna do anything for the exhaust, the computer, I don't know. But hopefully this will cure the issue with the tank and everything. We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, yeah, I think it's going to be a hit and miss with my GoPro. I had my phone on my dresser and the GoPro sitting here between the seats. We got it all buttoned back up here. We'll give this a try. And cross our fingers, that's the problem. I got to go to Ford, and there's a little Schrader valve, or I think that's what they call it, like a tire valve that goes into the rail. Well, I checked both rails. I took pictures of both rails, and this piece isn't in there, but it calls for it on this 2013 with the 4.6. So there's nothing there. If I have to pull the seat, pull the dog hose, show the guy that it's not there. But something's not going on or not working properly for it not to start. So I've changed the crank sensor. I'm going to ask them whereabouts the cam sensors are on this here. Hopefully they're easy access and they're not too much, but I'm going to check into it. I don't know if it could be the cams or it could be the throttle body, could be anything. But when the gentleman in BC, where was it? At the Horn Lake gas station. When I was there, when he put his computer on, he told me it was that unit I just changed. So I don't have a computer. I know people are buying them from Amazon, and it's called a Tipton or something, and they're replacing those big expensive ones. They do everything, the clear codes, they can do everything that these big expensive ones can do. But anyway, I'm not going to purchase one of those anytime soon. My thing is fix this up, make sure there's no issues with it, so I can sell this and get into a new one. I want whoever buys this, I don't want them to have any issues at all. I want to have everything fixed and make sure it's running great. So anyway, I think that'll be it for today. I'm heading back into town and going to I think Lenny and I are going to go and meet up with Huey, the guy that gave me the heater. Going to go have coffee and tea with them. Then I'm going to head down to Ford, take that piece back. No sense keeping it if it doesn't, there's no place for it on the van, right? So this way here I have a few extra dollars to whatever else I got to buy. But we'll find out what it is, what's causing the issue, and we'll get it all rectified. So anyway, thanks for following along. And if you do have an idea, when you see this video, if you have an idea what could be causing that issue, that it's not firing, I've heard of a bunch of stuff, but it's funny. It's getting frustrating, actually. But everything will be fixed. But thanks for following along. We'll catch you in the next one. Be safe, have fun, and enjoy. Bye for now.